My name's Eusebius McKaiser. I was a Rhodes Scholar in the year 2003. I am a podcaster. I write political analysis as well as essays on broader ethics and social issues. As a kid, I was very passive and shy and withdrawn. Beginning of high school, I remember getting 0 for my first English class oral because I just was too shy to speak. But at some point, an extrovert popped out.
In the Ring with Eusebius McKaiser.
When I go to the studio in the morning as a podcaster, my purpose is to move the world towards a more just space. For me, silence or neutrality are not the right ways to frame your stories. And the very point of being in the public space and engaging in discourse is to, yes, facilitate critical discussion, but undoubtedly my work is infused with an explicit commitment to persuade more South Africans and international listeners to be committed to liberal egalitarian principles. When you grow up under conditions of poverty in a community that was designated to just be a poor colored community with poor resources for self-actualization, you're not meant to become a Rhodes Scholar. You're not meant to go to Oxford. The impact of the Rhodes Scholarship on my career and my life has been profound. There is this pressure of like, oh my God, I got to perform. I felt it, and it's something I still grapple with. I didn't complete my degree at Oxford, for example, and that was me dealing with anxiety, which is difficult to be afflicted by. It can be a very, very difficult space to be in until someone tells you that actually, you know what, there's so many different ways of doing good in the world, and the Rhodes Scholar community being connected. Many of the choices I've made about where I work, who I write for, opportunities to be on CNN, BBC, write for The Guardian, The New York Times, come from the scholarship community, and then being inspired by each other. So, for today's book discussion, I wanted to invite many... Very proud if someone stops me and say things that are not about policy or big principle debates in politics, but they will say, listening to someone who's openly gay on the radio has really helped me to deal with suicidality. My family's homophobic. And this is a real example of a young person stopping me in a gay club in Johannesburg. Even if I don't think of myself as an activist, when I put pen to paper or fingers to the keyboard, I bring my entire life story, my academic training, my biases. You don't know what the impact is of just being yourself on someone that might be listening to your work.